V, we are live.
Oh my God, we're here. We're live, man.
We
It
made it.
is. It is. Algo Factory Tech, folks. Listen, we are the place where you learn not only how to trade, but actually to create an income stream that could potentially, I don't know, give you the life of your dreams.
Yeah, something like
That's what
that.
we're talking about. Something like
Yeah.
that. Something like that. Well, we not only teach you how to trade, we teach you how to build the algorithms that can trade on your behalf 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Algo Factory Tech, we are the place to get that done. Also, understanding the play-by-play, the broader aspects of geopolitical, geostrategic, geoeconomic forces that are working on the markets. And speaking of markets, man, Bitcoin has taken a dive.
Yeah, it's had a little bearish moment. I think it's just like it's kind of slow right now. Everybody's saying October, and October has historically been a green month. And
October is not going to happen.
Well, I mean, that's kind of how it appears right now, doesn't it?
Yeah. Yep.
Well, what do you? I don't know if you want to wait for the private live lab to share with us what you got.
Oh no! Yeah, I'll wait till the private live lab.
Okay, yeah, it's well. I mean, here's the thing about it. Like, you can almost. I mean, okay, so there's a lot of people who feel that being a contrarian trader is the way to go. I don't like a knee-jerk reaction to anything. I like to use algos, meaning that I like to look at the screen and the data and let the data tell me what's going on. But it's smart to have a contrarian outlook. It's just not always smart to trade based on that outlook, right? And what I mean by that is, like, if you look at the Bitcoin Fear and Greed Index, real quick, I'll bring that up. This is an index where if you map it to fear and greed, if you map it to the actual chart, you'll find that a lot of times being a contrarian on the high time frame is really a good idea, right? Like, being a contrarian in the middle of just a quick movement, not always the way to go. It might be, if you're looking at like the chart and it looks like it wants to go down, chances are it might go down. But if you go on a high time frame, you'll find that if everybody else is fearful, you want to be greedy, and vice versa, right? And historical values the last 4 days has been fear. So the way that works generally is that when everybody is scared, what the smart money tends to be doing is buying, but they're averaging in. They're not putting all their money in right now, and they're using data on the chart, and they're doing a lot of things that are not as apparent as you might think. So, being a strict contrarian is something that will kind of, there's no hard, fast rules in trading, really. Just let the chart tell you what's going on. And as a matter of fact, today we just had the CPI come out. Let's take a look at what the data says real quick. I've been talking about this all week, and that's why markets have been relatively slow over the past few days. Today is the 10th, Thursday the 10th. CPI came out just a little higher than estimated, but not much higher than estimated, just a little hair above what the estimates were. And the unemployment claims are a bit higher than what's estimated, meaning that the more people lost their jobs than we thought would. Now, that's mixed data.
That means the economy's doing great, man.
Oh, yeah, our economy's just superb. I mean, look, the thing about these data is that it doesn't matter if it's real or faked or fudged or any of that. None of that matters. What matters is what the data says when it comes to being a trader. Okay, so markets are amoral. Markets are just markets, and you have to want what the market wants. And so if you're going to sit there as, oh, well, the data's fake and this and that, okay, fine. Maybe it is. Maybe it's not. Maybe it's a mix of fake and real. But the reality is that we have to look at the data and make decisions based on the data when it comes to trading. So, we're not here to criticize the markets. We're not here to criticize this or that. The only time criticizing markets has any use is if it allows us to predict what the markets are going to do and trade it, right? So that said, that's knowing that like everything is a scam is useful if you can profit on it. If there's a scam, right, and you're a trader, you got to profit on the scam. It is what it is. So long story short, I still think that the interest rate hikes are done for at least a while. That's the feeling I've got when you do a jumbo rate cut in September. That probably is an indication that either the next month, this month that is going to be a pause or another cut or whatever it might be, right? They're saying inflation is just a little higher than expected. So, we'll see what goes on. PPI is tomorrow. That's the producer price inflation. That's the inflation from the other side of things. Bitcoin price went down a bit based on that. And what that means is that the market, just because the CPI was a tick higher than expected, the market thinks, okay, well, there's not going to be another rate cut, right? And so they think that the relatively high rates are going to last a little bit longer. So people are taking the money out of the market and going into dollars. So that's just the reaction from the market, just the knee jerk that's going on. But if you look at Bitcoin as a whole, just on a higher perspective, I did say all week that we were going to see Bitcoin kind of drop from its position starting on Monday, and here it is dropping. I did say this. Yep. Factory. I mean, you could probably just go through the videos the last few days. Even if you just go to Algo Factory's channel on Sunday, I said this probably would happen, right? Just this move down that has happened before your very eyes that I did say would happen. So, literally just giving away for free what's going on here. Now, how do I predict these? How is this predicted in other markets? Well, it's not always correct, first of all. But the idea is that you use the tools at your disposal to make a prediction, and you make sure that you're right more than you're wrong, and then you can make money. And then, of course, we got via the Guerilla coming in, letting us know what's happening on the back end, if you will, in the plumbing of the economy, and that gives us an idea of which way the wind is blowing, so we can have a bias. And we get that in the private live lab, and most of what goes on in the charts and stuff like that happens in the private live lab as well. Which we're about to go to. Actually, we're about to head to it right now. If I were to just kind of give a quick synopsis, I'd say, I did say, again, that Bitcoin looks like it wants to fall a bit. And just to make it real simple, the most likely areas to fall in the near term are going to be 57.4 and 52.5. Now, I don't know if it's going to make it all the way down there. It might not. It's been in kind of a mini uptrend, but a pullback even to just above 52,000, that would still have it in an uptrend. And, at this point in the bull market, generally that's when prices want to go up. But people get mad when I'm saying well, I think that Bitcoin might not break 100,000 during this, during this particular bull run. People get upset about it. Well, get all upset. It could go to 200,000. Don't get me wrong. But I think that we might not see what everybody's hoping to see. And I have no hopes for anything. I just look at the data and I trade it at the time. I do think we're going to see more up, but I think that we're just probably going to see a little bit of sideways or even a pullback, especially until the election is over. Because guess what? Despite the little tiny bit of lip service that Kamala wants to talk, friendly about crypto, they don't like crypto on her side of the game. They want to cut that down. And there's going to be uncertainty in the market until the election. And when there's uncertainty, there's going to be money that isn't necessarily flowing into crypto. It just is what it is. So via the Guerilla, you want to let's talk about the actual inner workings of this over in the private live lab. What do you say? V?
Yes.
We're ready to flip over to
Can you hear me? Hello?
I can hear you.
Hello?
Yeah, I can hear you. Oh, shit. V's lost his audio.
Hey, how about, hey.
Give me a second. Yeah, I can hear you. Okay, V lost, V dropped out and came back. So I'm going to go ahead and flip us over to the private live lab because V's having an audio issue. So thank you all for watching. Come over to algofactory.tech where we can help you build the algorithms that can basically make a change in your life. So if you've been trading and it's just been you haven't been successful. Oh, here's V. Let's let V do the pitch. V, can you hear us?
Can you hear me? Hello?
V.
Hey.
Yeah, I can hear you. I could hear you the whole time.
Oh, okay, good. Oh, listen, guys, don't sit on the sidelines wondering if this is for you. The intel and data that we bring is ahead of the curve by weeks, months, and years. So you know how to properly position yourself on each and every single trade. Get the intel. Intel and information is the most valuable thing in economies and in war, okay? So when you have real actionable intel, it is a game changer. Join us in the private lab, $1.66 per day, less than the price of a bottle of water. Join us or die.
Join us or die.